Hey guys, Andy here, Film 100, Section 2, after the midterm, some help for your assignment, the Photoboard assignment. I've given you a little glossary of film grammar, so to speak. I've called it, though, Andy's Working Glossary of Continuity Editing Terms in no particular order. First, some definitions at the top, some fairly obvious ones. I'll let you read that on your own time. We'll go over some of them in class. But I just want to go over the stuff which is important for the Photoboard assignment. The first one is the line of action, or the 180-degree rule. And what I'll do for this is I'm just going to draw on my trusty iPad, which is down here, which shows the same document. So what is the 180-degree rule? Well, first of all, let's start with two characters. So here's an overhead shot of one character and another character. We'll call them character A and character B. Let me make that a little bit larger for you. There we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to establish a line of action, or a 180-degree line between these two fellas. And so what we'll do is we will go like this with the red line, and we're going to draw a straight line right through their noses. That's fairly straight. And this is our axis, our 180-degree line, so to speak. And the rule says essentially that if we choose to shoot close-ups or coverage of these two individuals as they talk, a two-shot, and then go into singles or close-ups or over shoulders, we must keep the camera for all setups, there'd be 3 setups in that situation, on one side of the line. So let me draw a camera here. First camera here, close-up of A, and then the reverse shot, sorry, that was close-up of B. The reverse shot would be here, staying on the same side of the line. And then a third shot, let's say, is like this, though that would have to be a pretty wide angle lens. So anyway, three setups, all on the same side of this line, this imaginary line we draw between the two characters. Let's move on to the next thing. Match action cut, you understand. You can read that. Parallel editing, you understand. The 30-degree rule, let's draw that. So this is important for your Photoboard. I'll just blow this up a little bit. And this is pretty simple. I just need really one frame to show you. Again, let's get a shot of somebody overhead. There's our person. Let's set up our first camera. So our first camera will be set up like this. And let's say that it's a medium close-up and we want to cut to a wider shot. The rule states that if we draw a line from the camera to the subject, it looks like that. The softer, better cut would happen when we have at least a 30-degree difference between this setup and the next setup. So what we do is we clock 30 degrees this way or this way, and we establish our next line, which is right there. And this is not a 180-degree line, it's just a line, an imaginary line. And then we put our camera second setup right here, and this is at least, it is at least 30 degrees or more. So we would say this is greater than or 30 degrees. Whoops, this pen's not working too well. So greater than 30 degrees. So that's a 30-degree rule. Also change the height of the camera. Your cut will look better also. There are little links here where you can get a little more detail about each one of these bit of screen grammar informations. That's not very good grammar, is it? Anyway, let's move on. Jump cutting, or an elliptical cut. This is a cut which omits maybe some action, so we jump cut forward. I'm talking right now, let's jump cut forward. So we jump cut forward. So same shot, we've just taken out a bit of the shot, and that's a jump cut. And a jump cut could also be me in this position, but with a different background, different setting. And so I'm about the same size and frame, but the background changes. That's also a jump cut. So be cautious of jump cuts in your Photoboards, and read more of this. Anyway, graphic match cut. Interesting. This is 2 successive shots. Let me draw that one just for fun, just to end this. Is that the last of it? Oh, there's more. There's montage, mise en scène. We'll go into that in class. The graphic match cut, though, this is kind of cool. Let's imagine for a moment that you have a shot of a spinning wheel. So it's a car. Let's make it a wagon wheel. And then this graphic match cut would be wheels like this. It's spinning around. Oh, that's really good. That's a great arrow, Andy. Terrible arrow. And then, stop it. And then, so it's spinning that way. And then what we do is we maybe zoom into this wheel, and then we cut to or dissolve to something that's also spinning on the other side. And it could be what could spin? A record, an old style record. And it spins, and so we've matched the movement, and we've also matched the shape. We could match movement, or we could match shape. So that's a graphic match cut. Enough said. Have a look at this. Use it to help you in choosing your shots for your photo board. It's pretty simple stuff. We just want to avoid jump cuts. We want to use inserts and cutaways. We want to match eye lines. And we want to explain what the shot is: medium, close up, wide shot, pan, zoom, dolly, truck, whatever it might be. More information is better than less information. Each time you set up a camera, it's a setup. You set up the camera in a different place, it's a new setup labeled a new number. So we could say setup number 1, setup number 2, setup number 3, or we can use A, B, C, D. Okay? Anyway, that's it. I'll see you on Thursday.